What is going on, guys? Welcome to Outside the Brand. This is episode number 56 for your September 28th, 2021 edition of NXT 2.0. I got two guys with me here today. We got Loff and we got Saul, but without further ado, let's get them having their introductions, and then we can really get started with NXT 2.0 tonight. I wasn't even home for it, so they're going to be taking the reins for this one.
All right, what's up, y'all? I wanted to say one thing before we start. Phil, I don't know if you read what I said in the group chat. I'm speaking for myself. I was completely misinformed about Keith Lee and his Bearcat new nickname.
Yeah, I saw that. Yep.
Yeah, I wanted to.
I do kind of want to address that too.
Yeah, we were clowning it last night. I had no idea. I'm sure Phil had no idea. That was the reason why. I just looked it up. Like during NXT, someone tweeted me, and I looked up the origin of that. So I didn't mean to disrespect anybody. I'm saying I was just misinformed and being stupid. But yeah, I just wanted to say that because I had no idea that was what it was for. And I'm actually I want to give WWE props for that because they usually don't do stuff like that, as far as my knowledge, you know. So I actually want to give WWE props for shouting out the first Black World Heavyweight Champion ever. His name was, I forget his full name, but his nickname was Bearcat, so that's why Keith Lee has that name. But yeah, that's all.
I appreciate that. Yeah, we were just totally misinformed, and we're just clowning around as usual on here, but we meant no disrespect whatsoever. So
mistakes happen, man.
I'm glad we got that taken care of when we could.
Yeah.
You're on mute, bud.
What's up, y'all? Honestly, NXT was a little bit slow for me today. It felt like it took forever tonight, y'all. But it was a pretty good show though. But let's get into it.
All right, so guys, before we get started on the NXT review portion of the show tonight, if you guys have any questions whatsoever about NXT tonight, about Raw that happened on Monday, the upcoming draft, or anything like that, put them in the live chat. We will address them. I do want to make sure to say subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure to hit the like button, as it helps the channel out a lot. You guys don't even know how much hitting that thumbs up button, it helps the channel a lot. So continue to do that. Follow the links in the description. Those are all the TikToks down in there. And I want to Olaf already kind of addressed it, but here on Outside the Brand, we clown on here a lot. You guys know that. But we literally meant no disrespect whatsoever when it came to the whole Bearcat situation, when it came to Keith Lee's nickname. We were just misinformed. We had no idea. And if it wasn't for the person that tweeted out Loft about what the Bearcat nickname actually meant, we would have never known. And we would have continued to clown on it until we actually were able to figure it out. But so I mean, we sincerely apologize to Keith and the whole team to really make that nickname a possibility. And without further ado, I kind of want to just let that roll off our backs. We apologize, and we'll do better when it comes to breaking news stuff like that, because stuff like that, it should be celebrated, not clowned upon.
For sure.
Yeah.
So with that being said, what else am I forgetting to plug here? I don't think I forgot anything. So without further ado, let's get going, guys. Right?
Yeah.
All right, let's get going.
All right. So, as I was texting Love, I was at home for the majority of the show. I saw the main event, and that was pretty much it. So you guys are pretty much going to be taking the reins for this one, as I wasn't really home. So what happened first on the show?
Hit Row came out. I was very refreshed because it seems like they're adding a lot more to their bit, more to their promo. So I think this may mean that they were told that it's time to start adding more to what they're doing because they're getting ready for the main roster. Where they go, we won't know until Friday or possibly Monday. But I'm very interested in where they're going with this. I don't know. It wasn't like too much. It wasn't too much as far as like changing their content as much. It was just like they were adding a lot more to their rap, and it sounded more complete, I should say. They usually go in there, do a little back and forth banter, and then they go right into what they're going to do for the night. Tonight was different, and I was very refreshed by that. It led to Elektra Lopez coming out and interrupting B-Fab as she cut her promo for a few seconds, and it led right into the first match of the night, which was a no DQ match, which they kept calling it Extreme Rules. They kept mentioning Extreme Rules a lot during the match. I don't understand. But
they talked about the draft a little bit.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. They were throwing so much stuff in there. I was trying to figure out which was like banter and which stuff was like actually important. But I'm pretty sure we know that they're going to be next up as far as getting drafted.
But do you think Hit Row, like, they're being called up? Like that, like that's pretty much the big rumor right now that they're being called up. Is it too soon? I feel like it's too soon.
Very too soon. I don't want them to be called up. I don't want them to be called up right now. Not right now. Like give it time.
We still have. I don't mean to forget the guy's name. The champion.
Ciampa?
Swerve.
Swerve.
Isaiah Swerve Scott. He's still a champion.
Yeah, that's why. It's not happening right now.
He mentioned that for some reason they didn't book him on the show to defend the championship. So it's not his fault from what they said. But I mean, I don't know if that was an actual shot at creative or if that was written down.
I think it was.
It has to be because he hasn't defended that title since I don't even know when.
Since he won it, really.
Yeah, I think. Oh my God. It's just been like
the fight.
Yeah. He beat Bronson, and then it's just been him and freaking Legado.
Escobar.
Yeah, Escobar, yeah. Them doing whatever the hell they were doing for months now.
Right. So I don't know. So I mean, I have the results right here as I read them off every single time. But so tonight's NXT was a lady heavy one, as we had Raquel, Gonzalez, and Franky Monet for the NXT Women's Championship. We had the NXT Women's Tag Team titles on the line, apparently, and we also had this no disqualification match apparently between Elektra and B-Fab. Was it really no disqualification?
Yeah, it was freaking awesome. It was freaking awesome.
I'm going to watch NXT on replay because apparently I missed a good one tonight.
It was like what Saul said. It felt like it dragged at points. I started to get tired for the first time, and I usually don't get tired.
For real, it took like forever.
I mean, I don't know why, but the first match was definitely great. I kept telling my live people, I kept telling them when the first time I started watching NXT again, Elektra Lopez had her first match and she got beat by, I think it was Franky Monet, I think. And I remember I was like, she's gonna be a star. And now watching this now, having her have a freaking amazing match with B-Fab. And once you see they had a beautiful spot with a chair. Once you see it, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. It was freaking nuts.
Oh, I was there.
Okay.
The match is freaking awesome. I love the spots that they were doing in this match.
Oh, I did too. Awesome. It was really good.
Yeah.
Okay, so to run down everything that happened before the actual match got started, so B-Fab and Hit Row, and Elektra and Legado del Fantasma So wait, hold on. B-Fab, wait, what the heck is going on here? Hit Row talk about their matches on the show tonight, and joke about the other wrestlers. B-Fab says that tonight is the spotlight is on her, and she's going to beat the brakes off Elektra, like she owns her money, like she owes her money. Yeah. And if you don't know, now you know. I heard that part. I was watching live when she said, "If you don't know, now you know." Elektra just came out, and we just got started right away. So it was B-Fab with Hit Row taking on Elektra Lopez with Legado del Fantasma in a disqualification match. They get some chairs and a kendo stick in the ring, and Elektra body slams her onto the chair a couple of times. Elektra sets the chair with the legs facing up, but B-Fab attacks her with a kendo stick. B-Fab turns the chair upright, and Elektra hits a cross body to her through the chair. That probably looked freaking fantastic.
It looked freaking nuts. It was awesome. It was so good.
So Elektra hits B-Fab with a gutbuster onto another chair. Okay, geez. Going hard now, apparently. And Elektra hits a sit-out powerbomb for the 1-2-3. So Elektra Lopez picked up the win here.
It's going to be something. Look, I'm so happy that I freaking noticed that. As soon as I freaking saw her, it's great.
And that is very true. Loth, you've been a fan of Lopez ever since she literally showed up here in NXT. And you've seen her grow. So,
and she's gotten so much better. I want to say about B-Fab too. I think B-Fab might need a little bit more time in the ring because I saw someone said in my live too, they were like, Hit Row may be getting called up, but B-Fab might stay in NXT. And I had a weird feeling about that because like that was before the match started, and then I watched the match and I'm like, okay, maybe that's why, because she does need a little. She's not like terrible enough, but she needs a little bit more time just like working as far as like executing her moves better. Just so they look better on TV until she goes to the main roster, because she'll probably get there eventually. I give it like a month or two, depending on what Hit Row is doing on the main roster. But I think she needs a little bit more time, not too much, just a little bit more time to get her stuff together, and then she'll be cool. Or they might just break her apart and they might just have her completely separate from Hit Row, which could be a very good idea in a way. But
what? Come on.
I kind of want her to come into her own, because I feel like Hit Row is doing their thing, and I feel like B-Fab is like, their dynamic makes me think that B-Fab is like an afterthought, and she shouldn't be an afterthought. You know, she can be a Bianca Belair. She can be a force as far as like her actual presence, but I don't want Hit Row to get in the way of that. You know, even though she's a big part of the stable, I want her to the
biggest part of the stable.
You know? Yeah, because we know how WWE does with amazing things like this, and Hit Row is a very, very big jewel in NXT right now, so I don't want them to mess it up. You know,
any parts of the match felt sloppy to you guys, or was this kind of pretty? I wouldn't say flawless, because I mean these two barely have been in the ring for a cup of coffee, but anything felt a little off to you, or just felt a little sloppy?
What do you think, so?
I mean,
botches.
I did see botches.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
Oh, I did, Phil. Oh, Phil. You know.
Listen, I mean, these girls have not been in the ring for a cup of coffee yet, so I mean, the first 3 minutes. They obviously have to.
They were
learn.
okay. Yeah, it was all right. It was all right, but those botches were not. Those botches were very, pretty close. They were pretty close to ending their careers.
Career ending? You saw career ending shit tonight?
A little bit.
I wouldn't. I mean, I don't know what he saw. I didn't.
Bro.
they had some bad ones in the first 3 minutes of the match, but the match picked up over time, so I wasn't really tripping over it. I just noticed it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, I wasn't. I thought it was
miscommunication. I don't think they ever really faced each other. Except maybe one time.
One time? I can't remember.
Because I mean, this is I heard on commentary from your live that this was like their second match each, and they're already in this type of environment. So apparently, obviously they haven't been in the ring for that much longer.
Right. Yeah, one of them said it was like, this is B-Fab's second match, and I was like, her first match. I mean, this is Lopez's second. What did I say? It was her third match. They said it was either her second. See, I'm confused now because they completely didn't acknowledge her debut match against Franky Monet.
Is that who Elektra
went off against
first? Is that who Elektra faced off first? Was Franky?
I
guess I completely forgot about that.
As I'm saying, it was like they completely didn't acknowledge that, and they only went the last two. I'm 99% sure her first match was against Franky Monet. I remember I had no idea who Franky Monet was, and I had no idea who Elektra was. But I'm pretty sure that was her first match, and Franky Monet won pretty quickly. But
I do remember that now. Yeah. Jazz says that B-Fab has had 3 matches in NXT, but she didn't see anything career-ending. Okay. So 3 matches in NXT. I'm guessing the third was tonight. But yeah, I mean, Elektra Lopez picked up the win here. To be honest, I don't think really any of these women should be losing right now. Especially with how they're already trying to build B-Fab with Hit Row and everything, especially with the draft coming up and them possibly being called up. I don't know.
I really don't want that title off Swerve.
Well, if they're getting called up, he's going to have to lose the title. I mean, he is.
Lose the title or drop the title? Like, literally, like vacate it.
Hey, I mean, they did the whole thing with the NXT championship, so it wouldn't really surprise me if they just said, hey, you know what, you're not champion anymore.
Yeah, probably.
But, so we see a video package of Hartwell and Dexter on their honeymoon. This was probably just some wrestling comedy kind of video package, as always. Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae are in a nearby hotel watching it all unfold. Gargano says that he's happy that they're having a good, clean, fun time, but Candice reminds him what they did on their honeymoon. And Indy asks, oh, God, no, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying whatever she said.
What?
Locke, you know what she said. You know what she said.
She said so much.
What?
She said so much. I don't know what you. Hold on. What did she say?
Is it not repeated?
You know what? Screw it. We might get demonetized, but I don't care. Sexy Dexy.
How's that bad?
Yeah.
Listen. Depending on how bad that this has already gone through, I mean, we've seen some pretty bad stuff in the PG era.
I mean, come on. It's not worse than.
This is not as bad, but we've seen
not
worse.
Come on. It's not worse than.
The second one's freaking hilarious. You're gonna see that. The second one's freaking hilarious.
To me, okay, so a shark fin appears in the water and Loomis carries her out of the water. Okay, all right. Of course, the shark fin is Gargano wearing. Okay. All right. I guess this video package continues on later on in the show. It just ends with the shark thing.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elias apparently came out, otherwise known as Joe Gacy.
Elias,
what happened here?
He cut a promo that was more just like I guess he was trying to relate to the crowd, kind of. I see where he was going. It sounded like Elias. I wanted him to pull out the guitar and start singing.
Oh dear God! Please don't. Isn't that gimmick infringement though?
They already said, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Gacy. I was like, this is the same thing.
They're already doing it.
But isn't that gimmick infringement though? And they're not giving them enough. And Vince is allowing it.
Listen, Elias is good as dead. So this isn't really technically gimmick infringement.
Literally, they did the whole gravestone thing. I mean, tombstone.
I mean, he's literally dead. So
it was a cool promo though. I thought it was going to lead to a match, but he just left after he did his promo. So I was like, okay, cool. But I forget what match was after that. After he left the ring, I think it was damn, I can't think of it.
Apparently, he said he made a bigger impact than the likes of Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. That's cap. That's cap. Like you. Okay. And he did so only with his words. He speaks for a generation that nobody understands except for the enlightened ones. Everyone else is living in an obsolete world. So shout out to you, Jeff and Matt, the broken versions of them. And last week he saw a lot of triggered faces, but he doesn't understand because he is inclusive. No one person can change the world, but he's here to usher in the new normal. I don't know, like, it's still Zen. It's still Zen. Joe Gacy. Joe Gacy is just trying to bring some Zen to NXT 2.0. Am I the only one that's not really going to get behind this? Please. I don't think I need some Zen on Tuesday nights. I think I need professional wrestling. You're muted.
You're muted, bro.
Cool. I want it to work. I don't know if it's going to because it seems a little too close to Mr. Elias. I don't know why it's so close to Mr. Elias, but that it is what it is. I wish he had a match. I wish he didn't just cut a 3-minute promo and leave. It ruined his whole flow. I thought he was gonna go in there and do the match with the freaking pants on because he's freaking awesome with the pants. But he just walked out. So I think that
he didn't even have a match after this.
I agree. I agree with you, Rob. I agree with what he said. I really just want to see this man in action. Instead of come on, hey, Lop. Next thing you know, he's gonna come out with a guitar and everything. He's gonna start singing a song for y'all.
That's what I want. Sing a song, please. Do something.
Sing a song.
Do something. If you're gonna teach me some Zen, at least put some good background music behind it. I mean, come on.
Do the same thing.
Because now we had Zion Quinn versus Oni Lorcan. This was kind of a squash, I'm assuming.
Yeah, Zion Quinn is he looks just like Ken Shamrock. You'll see it. I thought
literally squashed him. This man literally squashed him.
It was nuts. I don't know why they.
Even though I'm not a big fan of squash, but I got to say it was pretty. It was not bad for a squash, honestly.
So he had a running forearm for the win.
Yeah.
How good did that look?
It was cool. I thought he was about to do what R-Truth used to do when he spun in the air. That's what it looked like.
Oh God, if he did that would be dope.
Yeah, it looked like that, but just with no spin. So that's all. He just threw his body, his forearm towards his head, and it was like, okay. It looked cool at the moment. I thought he was gonna do a freaking what Wade Barrett used to do with his elbow.
The bullhammer. Yes.
Yeah, I thought he was about to do something like that, and Wade was about to lose his mind at the commentary table, but
I love the bullhammer. The bullhammer is great.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Wade. We had an MSK. After we came back from a commercial break, apparently MSK had an interview asking about what exactly.
What did they have? Oh, wait. I thought they came out to the ring. Did they come out to the ring?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were in the ring for an interview.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because the commentator asked who is going to be next to have a match against them, and they said they'll fight anybody. We're going to take all comers, and like 3 tag teams came out. Young Grizzled Veterans came out. Mello and Trick came out, and then
Hey, your boy Mello.
Yeah, I wanted them to jump in that freaking ring, but what was the last team? Briggs and Jensen, I think it was.
Oh, okay. Okay, so the bar guys.
Mm-hmm. And they had a little back and forth with Mello and Trick, which led to a brawl between those 2 teams. And Young Grizzled Veterans had a quick little brawl with MSK, and that just led to MSK doing a little super kick thing over the top rope. And MSK ended up looking strong like usual, but
What's going on in this chat?
I don't know what people are doing.
I'm not looking. I'm trying to pay attention. I'm trying to listen to y'all talk, but like, what the hell's going on here?
So let me guess. Triple threat tag team match to determine number 1 contenders probably next week.
Most likely.
Pretty much. I want to be surprised.
Or some kind. Well, I mean, they can't do 6-man tag because I mean, that leaves 1 team fighting each other, so that can't work. So yeah, probably triple threat tag team match.
I won't be surprised.
Raquel Gonzalez is interviewed backstage, says that Franky Monet is a good opponent, but she's about to have another name checked off her list. Gigi Dolan and JC Jane and Mandy Rose walk past, and Mandy stops, looks at the NXT Women's title, and she says that it looks good on Raquel, but it will look a lot better on her. That whole exchange went on to later on in the night when it came to the main event, so stay tuned. Thoughts on I mean, we all love Raquel as NXT Women's Champion. Mm-hmm. We honestly saw a pretty good main event, but we'll get to that when we can. I do have some thoughts on Taya Valkyrie, a.k.a. Franky Monet, but we'll get to that when we get there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we had the NXT Women's Champion. Sorry, Saul. What'd you say?
I didn't say nothing.
Oh, I thought I heard you.
No, I didn't say anything.
So we had the NXT Women's Tag Team titles on the line as Io and Zoe Stark take on Toxic Attractions, Gigi Dolan, and JC Jane. Good match or bad match overall, and what you guys think of this? Because, like I said, I didn't see any of it.
Go ahead, Saul.
I mean, are we talking about Raquel and Frank? Are we talking about Raquel?
No, the women's tag title match.
Oh, women's tag title match. It was decent. It was really decent. I saw it's bits of it. It was all right. Good spots. Good spot. There were some good spots in this match. On a little bit. There were really good spots in this match, and surprised the tag title. Finally, Io and Stark defended the tag titles today, and I was expecting them to keep the titles, but on the other hand, I did also thought Toxic was gonna take the Toxic Squad.
Toxic Attraction, yeah,
Toxic Attraction was gonna take the titles, and probably because I thought they were gonna take it because they were gonna be a dominant faction, but turns out it wasn't. And it was a pretty good. It was decent. It was all right. What you think?
I mean, yeah, it was cool. I wasn't really that much interested into it because I figured Io Shirai and Zoe weren't going to lose, but I'm more interested in what Toxic Attraction is doing than what Diamond is doing, and that says a lot because I don't like Mandy Rose. But
you don't like Mandy?
No, I don't.
What?
She doesn't.
And this is the guy that said that he likes her with the brown hair.
I like her hair still. Her hair is cool. It's just her character is just like.
It's her character. She's beautiful, but it's just her character that you can't get into.
That's the one thing I try never. I don't go as far as like appearance when I go and see a wrestler, male or female, especially not female. I don't like the whole objectifying thing that WWE used to do years ago. But looking at Mandy, it's just like I think she has something, but it's just like it's like my feeling. It's my feeling with Becky. It's like they have characters, but whatever's being written down, it's a disconnect somewhere. And I feel like Mandy's on the fast track to something big. I don't think she's going to be Raquel in any time period, but
in any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, they made a good job of making her new stable look strong. So I see her vibe. I guess I ain't gonna hate on her. I see her vibe.
Okay, so Zoe handed Tope suicida to the floor on Dolan, while Io goes up to the top, hits the moonsault for the 1-2-3. Io and Zoe retain the tag team titles. Seems pretty okay from what you guys are saying, but from what you guys are also saying, it didn't really seem too totally that impressive as that this was it kind of just seemed like a thing to fill time, just to put another championship match on the card.
Right.
So we'll see what happens. We had hold on. After that, we had a video package of the impressive new NXT star Bron Breakker. In the video package, it says that he's not in NXT to make friends. He wants the NXT title, and he doesn't plan on waiting that much longer. So what's your guys' thoughts on that? Bron Breakker going after the NXT championship right off the bat in literally 3 weeks of him being here on NXT TV.
I think this is a good time for him to turn heel. You know what I'm saying? He's been teasing it. For the times I've seen him in the ring, and I want to see this match. Tommaso and Bron to tear the house down. I want to see it. But also, I really think both of them should lose or something. I feel like you know what I mean, like because.
Oh, they shouldn't be. Both of them should not be losing.
Neither of them should lose. No, neither of them shouldn't lose at all.
Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know. This is a really fast track to the NXT Championship, and I don't know. I mean, this seems very, very forced or very quick. It seems.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. That freaking video package, I wasn't too big on him last week. That video package, he sounded so much like freaking Scott Steiner, dog. I just got hyped up. I can't lie. I just got freaking hyped up. He has the look, he has the voice, and he's about to get this maximum push. So I mean,
he is Steiner's nephew. So
yeah.
Rick Steiner's son, Scott Steiner's nephew. So
yeah, he's about to get something. I like him. I don't know if he's going to be Ciampa the first time around, but eventually he's going to be the next guy to usher out the old NXT and bring in the new. I think that's their big selection. I think that's what they've been trying to tell us all the time. Like Bron Breakker is their new guy for NXT 2.0 as soon as Ciampa, wherever he does. I feel like he might leave soon, but I think they're about to prepare for Bron Breakker to be the next leading horse as far as NXT 2.0 goes. So
I feel when it comes to the NXT portion of the WWE draft that's coming up, I don't know, guys. I'm just letting you guys know that some of these guys and gals that were on the older version of NXT, those are going to be the ones to mainly get called up. I definitely feel that Hit Row is probably going to be one of them, and they are technically a new blood kind of thing. But trust me, guys like the guys that were pretty much in the older version of NXT, I feel like those are going to be the ones that get called up. So don't be shocked. That's all I'm going to say, because I feel like guys like Braun Breaker are going to be the ones that are going to try to lead NXT 2.0 to the forefront. So we'll see what happens, I guess, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's definitely something to look forward to this Friday on SmackDown. But we had.
Hey, Josh.
What's up?
No, I'm talking to Josh. Josh, hate to break it to you, bro, but it's growing on me that it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
It might happen. We might see the red. We might see the red Universal Championship come on again, but who knows, man? We'll wait and see. I personally want him to stay on SmackDown, but it looks like Raw, man. I don't know. We had Tommaso Ciampa cutting a promo from his home, in which he says that he's a two-time NXT champion. He's received Breaker's message loud and clear, but it took him 908 days to get Goldie back, and she's going nowhere. No one has ever beaten him for the NXT title, and no one ever will.
Yeah.
Tommaso Ciampa being great on the mic as always.
Tommaso Ciampa is so good at promos. I can't. It's very intense all the time.
Man,
I just can't. I can't wait for. I can't. Tommaso's my favorite NXT superstar right now. Can't get over it. What do you think?
it's great stuff from Tommaso Ciampa as always when it comes to the microphone, right? Well,
Always, never lets me down.
He knows how to cut a promo. He knows how to get people interested in him. He always has. So, I'm very. I'm gonna say this. I know Bron Breakker is about to beat him, but their freaking promo battles are about to be nuts. I don't know when they're gonna handle that, but them in the ring together doing promo battles is gonna be absolutely amazing. So I can't wait for that as well. But Ciampa always had a way on the mic, so I'm not surprised about that. You know, I want him to throw a freaking chair again. I love that.
We had Boa take on Andre Chase and what seemed to be like a squash match for Boa as he picked up the win.
Well, sorry, what was that again? I'm so sorry.
Boa pretty much squashed a guy named Andre Chase.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware. Yeah.
Not much to say about that to me.
He looks like Ken Shamrock.
Boa?
Yes.
Okay.
Look at him. Look at his attire. He had the full Ken Shamrock fit on. He looks crazy. That's what I thought it was when I was watching him wrestle.
Oh, and look at that. Mei Ying just spits white mist in Andre's face.
Yeah,
look at that.
Smoke or some shit. I don't know what the hell it was.
I just saw that in a GIF on Twitter. We get another video package of the honeymoon. Okay.
There it is.
Candace and Johnny are talking about how the happy couple are heading to. They're heading to the room, and Johnny is concerned, as he should be. He's a loving father of these two.
Look at them. So inspirational.
Gargano gets a maid to open the room for for him. Says that he's lost his key. Gargano gets through he goes through his suitcase and finds Indy's. Okay.
Gets what?
Let's just say, listen, you guys watched NXT. I don't have to say it. So he finds her stuff. Then along. Okay, Jesus, what the hell? And this is a PG show.
Is it not? It's not repeating.
And this is a PG show.
Look at them. So it's great. Such a happy, such a lovely couple.
So suddenly they enter their own room. They enter the room. Gargano scrambles to put everything back and picks the closet. So I guess he was scrambling to hide somewhere.
Worst spot to hide, honestly.
I can't say this on here. I can't.
You don't have to.
There are so many bad things that happened here.
Just say stuff happened, you know.
Loomis gives her a thumbs up, and that's all I'm gonna say. Just a thumbs up, and that's where it ends. We just saw a thumbs up to end it. This is not PG. Like Vince, Bruce, what are you doing?
Hey, it's a lovely couple right there, bro. It's good for the children. No, it's fine.
This is not meant for kids. Aiden.
Oh, come on,
They
Aiden.
gotta keep the adults who are forced to watch it with their kid. No, listen, nobody's forced to watch this shit. Nobody's forced. You're not forced to watch this with your kids.
No one does.
This is not PG. This is not PG. I don't know how this even got approved. Well, no, I know how it got approved. Thank you, Vince and Bruce. You couldn't even say it. Like, I can't even say the things on here without getting taken down.
Yeah, you don't have to. If you don't want, don't say it. Don't say it.
I can't. I physically can't. Because if I do, this channel is good and gone. So I can't.
This was straight up entertainment, bro.
I'm glad I missed this portion because I couldn't legitimately say this.
Should have been there, Phil.
I can't legitimately say this, otherwise this channel is good and gone off. Like, what happened here?
NXT is actually rated G. There you go, Josh.
That is not something that you put on a G-rated show. You guys know G is less than...
What you talking about?
You guys know that G is less than PG, right? PG is a higher thing than G. This isn't even rated M. That segment was rated R.
What you talking about? No, that was PG-13. It was PG-13. Yeah.
From what they were writing on here, it sounded rated R to me.
You'll see it. If you weren't watching it and you were just listening to my stream, you would think something tough is going on. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I was watching.
Lost face though when he was watching that. He was like,
I didn't expect.
What did I just watch?
It was very funny.
It was really funny though. It was really funny. Vince, let's put. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. That's right, Aiden. Hey, Aiden, did he get the do-rag on when he was talking like that? Aiden, did he have the do-rag on? That's my question. Did he have the do-rag on?
He probably did. He probably did. NXT Cruiserweight Championship match on the line. Roderick took on Grayson, Waller. Seemed like a pretty solid match to me, from what I heard. For the Cruiserweight title.
Yeah, it was not bad. It was I love the finish was clean. The finish was very clean, and I still don't understand why you have a former North American champion as your Cruiserweight champion. Honestly, like
It gives him
I really
something to
don't.
do. It gives him something to do. So that's what this is all about.
Yeah, you have a point. You have a point. But yeah, who do I expect taking that? Who do y'all expect taking that title off of Roderick? Though is the question.
I got no idea. It's way too early to call that shit. It's way too early to call.
I thought he was going to lose it tonight for a second.
Really?
He ran out there, but I mean,
I feel like it's way too early to call for that. He hasn't even held the title for a cup of coffee. So we'll see when we get there. I don't expect it until at least 2 takeovers from now. At least 2.
Hey, yo, Josh, chill out. Hey, yo, chill out. Hey, yo, chill out.
So,
Yeah, wild, bro.
With a flying knee and flying knee for the pinfall. Okay. Flying knee.
It was a really clean fight, by the way. It was a really clean fight.
Cool. LA Knight is being interviewed backstage, and he asked if he looks like a punk and he asked if he looks like a punk and says that he is the uncrowned NXT champion. He's not going to let someone like Odyssey Jones roll in here and spew a bunch of BS about him. And he gives Jones 1 week to learn a very important lesson. Odyssey appears from behind and promises that he's never seen anyone like him. Andre Chase comes rushing past, complaining about his loss, and gives Knight a chance to jump Jones, and he beats him down. So looks like we're going to get Odyssey Jones versus LA Knight next week.
Yep. What do you think? What do you think? LA Knight and Jones.
Odyssey better whoop LA Knight tomorrow. I mean next week.
Yes.
He didn't have to jump my man like that. That was very
no.
That I didn't like that at all.
Would you laugh? Would you take down LA Knight? Are you taking down? Are you gonna? When you get in the ring, you facing LA Knight when you do NXT?
He's light work. He's light work.
Hey, don't disrespect my name, Eli Drake, like that. All right, Eli Drake.
What his name is?
Where the W at though? Is the question. Where the W at?
Dummy, yeah.
My big man Odyssey going to throw him in the sky and leave him there.
You don't remember Eli Drake? He was from Impact. But anyway, we had an NXT Women's Champion championship match.
That was way later on, dude. We're not even there yet.
Oh yeah. Like I said, this felt like for hours, Phil.
Yeah.
It felt like forever.
I can tell it probably felt like forever.
Just be glad you weren't there, honestly.
Well, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it because I want to see the show.
You're gonna love the Andy Hartwell and Dexter. Such inspirational. It's such teaches the kids a lot, Phil. Like it very PG to the children.
That was not PG from what I just read.
Stay in school, kids. Stay in school.
Oh, so apparently, we had a Cora Jade and Trey Baxter interview, but that was really nothing. Apparently, we had the first ever edition of the new NXT Talk Show. Wow, I kind of want to get your thoughts on that.
Hold up. Bruh, she is freaking awesome. She's beautiful. I love seeing black women getting their freaking shine on this damn show. And she's fucking awesome. I want her to be more on my TV screen for like 45 minutes next time. Just make the whole show just her talk show. I just want to watch that. I just want to watch. I thought it was going to be like the Cutting Edge where Edge came in there with the chairs and stuff. I like how they did like an actual like sitcom, well not sitcom, like a regular daytime talk show kind of thing with her. I want to see her in the ring because I found out that she was a freaking WNBA player, and I knew I saw her face somewhere. So that also made me freaking jump out of my chair. But I like her. I like her a lot.
I think we were talking about her being a WNBA player last week on that episode of NXT when we were trying to figure out who the heck she was.
Oh my God, you're right. I totally forgot. When I saw that on the show, it was like the first time I saw it. We probably did talk about it. I totally forgot. We definitely did talk about that.
So apparently she was just giving props to Jiro. Like, look, if you want a man or something, if you want a man like that, just don't look any further than this guy right here. Showed a picture of Jiro with him and just him in all his glory. Jiro's fantastic. He's probably one of the greatest NXT superstars of all time. No cap. And she Legend awards the last shout of the week to Andre Chase for pretty much just lashing out on his students. She calls him a Pee Wee Herman lookalike, and best that he won't come do that to her. So, I mean, listen. From what I heard in this talk show, I wouldn't want to do anything to her either, because I feel like she can probably kick all our asses. But I do kind of want to see her in the ring. I do. Just to see what she's at least about. Right? So, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
What was the next match we had? I think we had Ridge Holland was on the show tonight, right, guys? I think.
Ridge Holland, yeah.
Yeah.
Ridge Holland versus Kyle O'Reilly.
He bores the hell out of me.
This match was boring, so Laf, you might have to explain. So I really didn't.
I was bored too.
I couldn't watch it no more, so I looked away.
From what I've heard, it's a roll-up pin for O'Reilly to get the win.
Basically. Yeah. That's why I didn't watch it, because I knew it was going to end up being bad.
He got attacked like directly after he won, like possibly 3 seconds after he won.
Okay.
He just got jumped, and then that big dude came out. I forget his name. Damn, what's his name? The big dude with the long hair that we saw on the first episode of the show.
Which one?
Von Wagner.
God, yes. I've been waiting to hear this man's name. I've been waiting to hear it. Hold on. I know it. Von Wagner. What the heck is a Von Wagner? Can somebody please tell me what the heck is a Von Wagner?
Him.
And then Wolfpack, what is it?
What the heck is a Von Wagner, chat?
It's freaking awesome.
What is a Von Wagner? What is a Von Wagner?
No one knows what Von Wagner is?
Yeah, Josh says, I don't know, Phil.
What is a Von Wagner?
I like him.
Oh, man. Listen, guys. Von Wagner's the GOAT.
His name is terrible, man.
Wait. Phil. Is Von up there with the Do-Rag-Mins or no?
Von Wagner is more GOAT status than Do-Rag-Mins, all right?
He already reached the top. So he already reached the top.
Von Wagner is at a point right now in his NXT career where he's just it literally is uncomparable.
Is he up there? Is he also up there with Eugene, bro? Is he up there with Eugene or not yet?
He's higher than Eugene, bro.
Oh, bro. Come on.
The guy is literally up in the heavens, and he's never coming down.
Bro, wait a minute. So Batista's
Von
so
Wagner
down.
Is the greatest superstar of all time.
Wait. So wait a minute. So Von Wagner can see Batista down from where he is.
Oh yeah. Von Wagner is the greatest superstar of all time. Greatest superstar of all time. Von Wagner is going to get over on this show alone. On this show
Nobody.
alone,
That's right, Aiden. Nobody.
I am going to praise the man so much that this man is going to get over just on this show alone.
Hey, Aiden's got a point.
Von Wagner is the greatest superstar of all time. No cap. Everybody's better than Do-Rag Vince. Fuck you,
no.
Aiden.
Hey, no.
I'm joking.
Hey, that
joking,
undefeated streak will never be broken. You have to remember that.
Von Wagner is the greatest superstar of all time.
Better than your boy Sean?
What are you talking about?
Von Wagner is going to be a megastar.
So wait, is he better than your boy
One
Sean?
is a Von Wagner. One is a Von Wagner, a megastar.
That's a damn shame.
Span those tomatoes. Boo. That's fine.
I'm telling you guys right now, Von Wagner is a future NXT champion.
Hey Phil, good question. Is Von Wagner
No, nobody's better than Sean, all right? Von Wagner is number 2 to Sean. But he's going to be a future NXT champion. You guys
he ain't better than Jeff. He ain't better than Jeff.
Okay, you're right, yeah.
Watch your mouth.
Yeah, all right, fine. I'll put him in number 3. All right?
He ain't better than Eddie. He ain't better than Eddie.
Listen, bitch. Von Wagner is the best superstar of all time. I am not going to argue with you anymore. Von Wagner is going to get over. He's going to be a future NXT World Champion. And that's it. That's it.
That's right, Phenom. That's right.
All right, well, he isn't better than Taker. But
he ain't better
listen,
than Mark.
Von Wagner is going to be a future NXT champion. And you guys can't deny that. You guys can't deny that. You guys can't deny that. He's going to be future NXT champion. You guys watch. You guys watch. What the heck? Oh, yeah. The Von Wagner comes out and helps.
Listen, bitch. I couldn't get it.
Jokes aside, Phil, I agree. But see, thank you, Aiden. Thank you. See, somebody agrees with me that Von Wagner's a superstar in this business. He's going to be a future NXT champion, and he's going to main event WrestleMania. Von Wagner's a future main event of WrestleMania.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't go that far.
I was going to say, are you sure you want to go there?
I just figured out what a Von Wagner is, so we'll figure out.
You got to not hinder the gender first. You can't hinder the gender.
Oh, I'm going to hinder gender. I'm hindering gender any chance I freaking get. Fuck gender model.
No, so you want to know what a Von Wagner is, but you can't hinder the gender, Phil. Like,
I already know what a Von Wagner is. It's a superstar. He's a megastar. Gender? No. Get him off my TV, please. But up next, guys, apparently we get JD next week on NXT.
oh,
Wow.
wow.
JD debuts next week.
Wait a minute. What did you say?
JD debuts next week.
Are you serious? Really?
Yeah.
Well, Tony D'Angelo.
Yeah, I missed that. I heard him do the promo, but I was in the kitchen. I didn't even know that he was debuting next week.
You can't. That's right, Aiden. You can't hinder the gender.
He debuts next week on NXT.
I can't wait.
So JD debuts next week, yo.
Phenom, I don't even know what that is.
You guys know what I'm talking about, JD. You guys know. But man, Tony D'Angelo debuts. Let's go.
Yeah,
I want it.
Yeah. Hey,
I want to see this mob boss debut in NXT. I want to do it. The mob is coming to NXT. There you go.
Look at Phenom comment. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what that is. Do you know what that is, Phil?
What? Oh God! I have
no clue what that is.
I've heard of an Eva Marie, but I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is. Something about the last time I saw something about Shayna breaking her arm. Thank you, by the way, whoever did, if she did do that.
Yeah, she
whoever
dislocated her
that
elbow.
was. Oh yeah, found out that she dislocated her
elbow.
Thank you, Shayna. Thank you for Oh, Shayna dislocated
Eva's elbow on Raw.
Yeah, I saw. She tried to do the freaking scream. It didn't work.
That's the one time you're gonna like Shayna Baszler, guys.
Jazz, I'm excited as well. Mafia Man is coming. Mafia Man is coming to NXT.
Hey, whoa!
Let's go.
I don't really call women that phenom, so chill out.
Whew. The NXT Women's Championship is on the line, guys, as Raquel Gonzalez took on Franky Monet. This I actually did see live. I was home to see this match. Match was pretty good. There were some spots from Franky that I did not like whatsoever, but pretty solid match overall. These women actually got a lot more time than I thought they were going to get, but Raquel Gonzalez picks up the win. 1, 2, 3. Hitting the Chingona bomb for the 1, 2, 3. Got a solid win.
Very nice. I mean, it was a good match for what it was. I mean, I was more interested in what happened afterwards than the actual match itself. I knew Raquel wasn't going to lose, but it was okay match. It's good for a main event. I was entertained.
All right, and so I mean, who's next for Raquel? Loff.
Who's next for Raquel?
Beats you, Loff. You have no idea.
Mandy.
Mandy. Sadly, Mandy.
Hey, go to Aiden's comment up to where Betty says, Miss Johnny. Hey, Loff. Yes.
Sadly, Aiden, you're not wrong. She is.
Yeah, you're not.
Legitimately married? Yeah, they have to be married.
They are.
I'm gonna say they're married.
They are.
Okay.
They have been. They have been since they've been in Lucha Underground, I believe.
Okay. Well, listen, I don't follow up on marriages in wrestling, unless it's literally reported. But yeah, you're not wrong that they literally are together. So yeah. What happened after the match, guys, is something that it did not feel right to me, but I mean, I guess it's already happening, so I mean, we're gonna see it. After the match, Gonzalez poses with her championship, and out comes Toxic Attraction. They come face to face with Monet, Stone, and Kamea. And then they literally just told them to get out, but instead of just telling them to get out, they just beat the crap out of all of them. Even Stone. So they attack him, and they surround Gonzalez in the ring. Gonzalez swings and knocks Dolan off the apron, but Jane and Mandy attack her from behind. The champion tries to fight them off, but the numbers game becomes way too powerful. Gigi comes in from behind and does a chop block to take the knee out. And fans boo Toxic Attraction, they systematically destroy Gonzalez, who can't fight back. Gigi and Mandy hold Raquel, so Jane can do a running shot, and Rose picks up the NXT Women's Championship, and Toxic Attraction, they stand tall to go off the air of NXT. Mandy Rose versus Raquel Gonzalez, most likely happening at TakeOver War Games.
TakeOver, Raquel versus Mandy.
Not the best NXT Women's Championship match I'd book, but it's probably happening then.
Yeah, but also, yeah, like I said, Raquel's not listed that title. She's not. She's not losing that title anytime soon. I'm telling you that because.
Wait, I said NXT Takeover War Games. That's not happening until Survivor Series weekend. No, we're going to have to wait for a long time.
So possibly this week. Possibly next week.
Yeah, it'll probably happen on NXT TV.
Yeah, I feel like it's just going to be like a one-on-one match. You know what I mean? Just to see if she does win. If she does win, she gets a title opportunity. You know what I mean? And if that works out, if it's just a non-title match, I'm fine with that. I'm really fine with that. But if we get Mandy versus Raquel, just beat Mandy, please, because I want to see Kaylee Ray. I want to see Kaylee Ray versus Raquel.
I feel like that should be the NXT Takeover match, if anything, Kaylee versus Raquel. But yeah, if we're gonna get Mandy versus Raquel live, it definitely should be on an NXT TV episode and not at the next Takeover, please.
Mandy Rose is about to get the maximum push.
I
can see it. I just don't want her to take the title off her.
Oh, I'll freak out if they have her beat Raquel. I'll freak out. Mandy Rose beats Raquel Gonzalez. If Kaylee Ray wants to do it, then she can have a blast. But if freaking Mandy Rose comes out there, I'll lose my freaking mind. I don't like that.
She is the longest reigning NXT UK Women's Champion in history. That's right, Adam.
That's in her. That's in the works. That's the best accomplishment she had in her career. She put NXT UK Women's Wrestling on WWE.
On the map in WWE, yeah.
She
and now she's here in the States to prove it again.
Her and Piper Nevins had a good match. I remember they had a match.
I did see that.
That match was really good.
Yeah. That match was really good, actually. Wow.
You know who we haven't seen in a minute? You know who we haven't seen in a minute? Who I think should challenge for the UK champ? Not the UK. NXT champion. You need to see. We need to see Walter and Ciampa again. This time without the goons. Yeah. I want to see Walter face him, and then possibly we will get. I want to see him and Pete Dunne one-on-one. I feel like they're gonna have that at War Games for some reason.
They'll do something. They have to. If they don't explore that, I don't know what the heck they're doing.
Possibly no, they can't because they had that match. They're not allowed to face each other ever again. I was to say maybe Johnny versus Ciampa again. I was like, they can't because they had that last match and they can't face each other anymore.
Yeah, they had the final beat, so I don't know. Listen, NXT, it can be something. It can't. There's just a lot more questions than answers right now, so you gotta keep building. This is only the third episode of NXT 2.0, so you gotta keep building.
Right.
We can't just automatically have everything set in stone on 3 weeks of NXT 2.0. We gotta see a lot more weeks. We gotta see months of NXT 2.0 to really figure out what NXT 2.0 is all about.
You know what's Phil? You know what's still crazy? That I'm still getting used to. I talked about this before. I'm still getting used to Adam Cole not being on NXT.
Oh, I'm done with that now. He's always been AEW to me.
He's happy where he is. I understand that, but it's very weird. It's been weird for the past when they started the 2.0. I was like, what's missing? And I was like, Adam Cole. That's what's missing.
I knew right from the jump when he was leaving NXT that I'm like, this is obviously, first of all, the best move that he could have ever done for his career. Right. And honestly, this was listen, I do think, as much as I hate to say this, I think NXT can survive without Adam Cole. We do got some stars here still. We got some stars looming in the background. And all jokes aside, when it comes to the whole Von Wagner bullshit that I just spewed for about 10 minutes on the show, I honestly do think that we do have some stars here that can honestly build NXT 2.0 to the future. We just gotta wait and see because, like I said, this is only episode 3, so we gotta continue on this momentum. Laf, what's your thoughts on that?
NXT has no choice but to freaking survive without Adam Cole and all them. So at this point, I think Braun Breaker and Von Wagner and who else? Outsidie, Mello.
Carmelo Hayes.
I think these are going to be guys that are going to take the next generation of NXT.
Hit Row.
Yeah, Hit Row definitely. Well, I think Hit Row's time is up, kind of. I think Hit Row's leaving too, because I think they're a part of that old era that Vince wants out.
Yeah.
Now Jazz has a point. But War Games is going to be different without the Undisputed.
Yeah, that is very true.
I'll take your word for it.
Because they're the reasons why War Games happens every.
They're kind of the reasons why War Game exists in NXT.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird that they're not in the match.
Because honestly, NXT didn't even have War Games until Undisputed Era really came along into their stride when they had all the championships.
Turns out, it was when they actually brought back War Games, that was actually all Adam Cole and Triple H.
Yeah. One is War Games Survivor Series weekend, bro.
Yeah.
So that's not happening until November.
Yep. Right before Thanksgiving, I believe.
Yeah. Usually Survivor Series falls on the weekend before, or if it even does come to it, sometimes it is during Thanksgiving weekend. So it's either the weekend before or that weekend. It's they usually have it as their Thanksgiving tradition kind of thing. And they said that countless times in WWE.
That match was good, but I also love Team Ciampa versus Team Undisputed Era.
Yeah. Listen, we've seen a lot of good War Games matches in NXT, guys. And, well, I don't know if you've ever seen any of the War Games, but I definitely recommend you see it.
There you go. Laugh. You should watch Team Cole. Yeah, Team Undisputed versus Team Ciampa. Seriously. I really thought they both when Ciampa did that big bump off the cage. My God. I thought Adam Cole had a concussion, bro.
I have to watch this. I'm gonna watch it one of these days.
What?
I want to address what Jazz said here. What happened? Because this happened while I was not home. So, do you know what happened with the whole Cora Jade interview?
Not that I can remember. She had a little quick interview, and she kissed her boyfriend. I don't know what that is. I don't know what. It was the same girl that kissed her boyfriend in the locker room last week. I don't know what her thing is. I don't know. It was just I don't know.
Here, hold on, I'm gonna try to find it. So Cora Jade and Trey Baxter are interviewed backstage. She says that she can't wait to make her in-ring debut next week, and Baxter is and then they kiss to end the interview. Okay, so apparently Cora Jade is going to debut next week on NXT TV. Should be pretty cool. This will be the first time this is the first time we're all going to see her because this is her debut. But should be okay. I really can't talk about it that much because A, I wasn't here for this, and 2, we really haven't seen anything yet to figure out what the heck's going on.
Right.
So we can just hope for the best. That's all we can really do. Don't know who her opponent's going to be, but I hope that whoever it is, they can have a pretty good match with each other.
Right.
Let's see what's booked so far for NXT this coming week. So they're likely to add more matches and segments to next week's show as it gets closer, but we have this so far. Odyssey and LA Knight. We got MSK. Oh, okay. So there we go. We got a triple threat tag team match already booked for the show. MSK, Grayson Jensen, and Grizzle John. Okay, so MSK and okay, 8-man tag team. We got an 8-man tag team, guys, next week on NXT. MSK and Grayson Jensen versus GYV and Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes. So we got an 8-man tag next week. We also got the debut of Cora, and then we also got the debut of the Mafia Man. So we got those 2 debuts happening, and we got those 2 matches announced so far. We'll see what happens.
Should be good.
Yes, sir.
And it looks like LA Knight is also scheduled to have a match. So we'll see how that goes.
He's going to be against Odyssey.
There we go. Odyssey. So let's get into it, y'all. That's it for your NXT 2.0 review for your September 28th, 2021 edition of the show. We're going to be ending before midnight, y'all. That's actually pretty exciting. Usually that never happens here. But I want to thank you all for coming to the live. It's been very fun. Jazz, Aiden, always a pleasure to see you guys. Josh, amazing stuff as always. Quincy, great seeing you, my man. And we'll see you guys next time for NXT 2.0 and next week. But we'll also see you guys tomorrow for Wednesday Night Dynamite when it comes to AEW. We got the main event being Adam Cole versus Jungle Boy. I think that's going to be a fantastic main event for AEW. And it'll be officially 1 week after Grand Slam. So we're in Rochester, New York. A lot of speculation going on right now that WWE waived off Bray Wyatt's 90-day no-compete, and we could possibly see Bray Wyatt, a.k.a. Wyndham Rotunda, in the hometown of Mr. Brody Lee. So we'll see what happens. I'm not getting everybody's hopes up. I'm not guaranteeing it, but a lot of speculation right now that that's going to go on. But guys, before we head off the air, anything you have left to say when it comes to NXT 2.0 or any kind of words that you would like to say before we even review Dynamite next week? That main event is gonna look absolutely phenomenal, I feel.
Bill, I might not make it to AW.
Okay.
Just be clear. Sorry, Wolfpack, but I'll be there. I'll be here for SmackDown and whatever we got going on. Don't worry, I got you.
Well, thoughts on NXT or that main event for AEW before we head off the air?
That's going to be a very good match. I can't wait to see that, actually. I didn't know that was even happening, so kind of excited to see that. Let's hope
thoughts on the possibilities of a Wyndham Rotunda?
I think you should wait till Halloween time. Honestly.
That's the best time.
It is the best time, yeah. But I mean, heck, if they waive that 90-day no compete, he could show up tomorrow.
if they want to go do it, go for it. You know what I'm saying? There's never a wrong time to do it, really. But
wait a minute, does Tony Khan have him in his back pocket too?
Huh?
Does Tony Khan have him in his back pocket too?
Oh, look. Bray Wyatt is not showing up in any other company besides AEW. He's not going to show up on a random episode of Impact, or he's not going to show up on a random episode of Ring of Honor. He's showing up in AEW. We just got to figure out what.
Speaking of Impact, I just found out that Christopher Daniels just returned to Impact.
He did show up on Impact. He did. He's not signed there. He's still signed with AEW.
Special appearance.
He did show up there on, I believe, last week's episode. So
yeah,
it looked pretty cool from what I saw. But yeah, guys, that's it. Adam Cole versus Jungle Boy next tomorrow in the main event. We'll see you guys there, and we're going to be talking about it all on the next episode of Outside the Brand. So we'll see you guys soon. Peace out. I'm your host, Philly Matt. Follow me on TikTok at Philly Matt, Twitter at PhenomenalP3, and Instagram at Philly Matt. Let's get the outros out of the way so we can get the hell out of here before midnight, y'all. That's amazing in itself.
That's crazy. Don't forget to sell out again, Phil.
Oh yeah, I'll sell out once you guys do your outros.
Hey man.
Yay.
Hopefully we get to see Kiera Hogan tomorrow on Dynamite, because I will freaking freak out in this house.
She's officially all elite, y'all. That's it. She officially signed last night.
I've been waiting my whole life for this one moment, so hope you all had a good time watching the show. Y'all be safe out here. Drink some water. Do your homework. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, man.
All right, what up, y'all? Like I said, Loft, don't forget to tell the people to do your homework. You know, put that damn sock back on.
That's facts too.
That's facts.
Put that sock back on. Phil, you have to keep reminding them. They need to put them socks back on.
You gotta put your socks on, guys. Nobody wants to see one sock on or one sock off. It's not.
No one wants.
It's not
pretty.
It's not pleasing. It's not pleasing. It's not attractive. You gotta have all socks at all times.
Yeah. Well, what up, y'all? I will be watching A-Dub, but I will not make the review though. I won't be making the review though. But like I said, NXT felt like it took forever. So Phil, just be glad you didn't have to sit through freaking NXT. Because you possibly would
I'm gonna sit through it anyway. I'll probably just watch it tomorrow. I'm pretty much. I'm not too tired tonight, but I'm not gonna be watching it at midnight.
Right.
I'll tell you that right
now. And we love y'all. Y'all stay safe. We'll pack out. And we will see you. We'll see you. Are we seeing them Thursday? Are we doing predictions on the draft or what?
We are doing the draft predictions on Thursday. So,
all right, we'll see you Thursday.
If you're able to join, then come on by.
Oh, I'll be here Thursday. I'll be there Thursday. Just tomorrow I won't be here. Tomorrow I won't make it to the review. I'll be there Thursday, and I'll be there for the SmackDown review. Just not tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, y'all. Love y'all. Y'all stay safe. Do your homework, like Loft says. Do your homework. Loft, you actually do your homework.
Did
Loft.
you do your homework today?
Yes.
My dad. What the fuck?
Did you do your homework?
Damn. Just trying to look out for you, bud.
Nah.
Did you do your homework, bro?
Nah.
Bro, did you do your homework?
Did you do your homework?
I don't have college, bro. So.
Oh, tough. My fault. I did do my work. I'm sorry for yelling. I'm sorry.
Damn. Just trying to look out for you. But
yeah.
I didn't like that. I didn't like your tone. Did you do it? No.
By the way, yeah. Stay in school. Do your homework.
We can all agree on that, solid.
Loft, do your homework too.
Shut up, Say that to me again. Say it to me.
You're not my dad.
You're not my father figure.
He said, "You're not my dad." All right, we'll see. We'll see for the predictions. We'll see on SmackDown, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
All right, guys. Stay safe. Have a good night. We'll talk to you soon. And like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And we'll talk to you tomorrow for AEW Dynamite. See you then.
Yeah.